Hello again, Transformer Hooligans. It is time for another episode of DIECAST NORBZ Galactic Hooligan. And the last time we actually left our hero, he's actually still trying to control his word hiccups and everything like that, his word fillers. So I'm still trying to do that. Again, Kevin Wong, thanks for calling me out. I'm still at 116 subscribers as of this moment because I decided to do a double video day, and I'll actually have a lot to edit during the weekend and that sort. So I'm actually really happy that you guys have actually joined me once again. And this time I'm going to be taking a look into two guys who actually are hitting a lot of controversy on Facebook. They are Wingspan and Pounce, and I'm really happy that I actually got these guys. I'm actually going to take you into a short review about these guys all together, and there we go. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit the notification bell, please do so. Every little bit actually helps me and helps my channel grow. I really appreciate you guys. And also, as my PSA is actually going, be a hero, wear a mask. Right now we're actually still going through COVID season, and it's actually so imperative that we actually get this thing down and out of the way, and I would love to actually have each and every one of us go outside and see the sunshine again. No mask, smiles everywhere, but for now we actually just have to keep things safe. Keep your friends safe, keep everybody who is actually immune deficient safe, and keep yourself safe, And that's it right now and everything. I'm actually going to take you over to stage A. We'll actually take a look at Pounce and Wingspan, and I will talk to you soon. Let's see if I can actually keep my word fillers nil in this one. So here we go. Alright, and let's take a look at Earthrise War for Cybertron Villains class, and these are actually both these are actually going to be both Legends class, and this is actually Pounce and Wingspan. I just want to take you into this for now. I really love the dynamics that are actually going on in all of this art. I really love this so much. Are we actually going to be getting this in the actual figures themselves? No. Simple answer altogether. I would have loved to see these in maybe a deluxe class, because I think that in deluxe class they would have actually been so much cooler and everything. There's so much you could have actually gotten away with, and as far as maybe giving a rotation over to the tiger paws over here and all that. Is he a tiger or a puma? I think he's a puma, but you could actually get away with a lot in the way of dynamics if you actually had these in both deluxe classes and everything, and I think they would have actually been great. Take a quick look at the box, and back in the olden days, they were actually kind of it was actually kind of cool to actually have clones. They were actually Decepticon and Autobot clones that actually looked the same but transformed into totally different guys and everything altogether. I remember as a kid being kind of thrilled by that idea, but they're actually kind of just your Legends class figures and everything. So let me take they pretty much look just the same, except they actually have spoilers. You'll actually notice that there's a panther right over here, and then a hawk right over here, so you know exactly what they actually changed into. I kind of feel as though they could have been this could have actually used the rub sign kind of thing and everything, and I really think that this is what they were actually kind of harkening back to back in the days when Transformers actually had the rub signs and all that. So it would have been great to actually see that coming back again over here. I know Repro Labels actually does rub signs for Decepticons and Autobots. I don't think that they actually have anything like this, so it would probably be kind of a cool idea. But really, they kind of look just the same as each other. They're twins. They're twinning. Look at this. The red beady eyes. Simple design. you know. And but like I really like the design a lot. They're actually very animated and everything, you know. Like the only thing that's actually going against mine is that on my Pounce I actually had like a lot in the way of weak knees. I decided to like tighten the joints a little bit with like using a little bit of Kikis, or you can actually like do the same thing with like the floor polish also and everything like that. I know it sounds like I'm actually advertising for Kikis. I'm totally not. I just like think that it's actually a great product. But like as far as that goes, you can actually use like a Future floor polish. There goes the back of Pounce. You kind of like get an idea of like where everything's actually going here. And on Wingspan over here, if you actually kind of like take a look at him, you kind of like could orchestrate exactly where things are actually going. I kind of wish on the both bots that there was a way to like hide like everything that's actually going on back here. I know it's actually kind of a simplistic design. I know that there are things that are actually like that are going to be missing when it comes down to a simplistic design, but you know, still yet it could have actually been like it could have actually been done a little bit more eloquently. I know they actually have the technology to do it now. I know that they actually have the know-how to do it now. You know, it would have probably just been like a little bit more expensive or something because of like the parts count and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to give you a couple of quick comparisons. I'll actually bring in Tailgate over here, and we'll actually bring in McFans Toys Gears, and you can actually see they're pretty comparable as far as things are actually concerned. They're actually kind of like Legends class, or what our Deluxe class will actually be right now, you know. So yeah, there you go. And like as far as like your old Legends as compared to like the new Legends style, it's very cool. You know, a lot of people actually kind of like have like their doubts about these guys. I really like them, and it might be just me just like trying to be a completist, you know, but I really think they're actually very cool. If they don't give us the Autobot clones and everything, I kind of feel like that would actually be a miss at this juncture. And I kind of feel like this would have actually, like, it would be great to actually have them. Because, like, for a lot of people who actually missed this, these were actually kind of like a part of, like, the Super Transformer boxes where they actually had, like, a few, like, different characters, and you actually had to get, like, a couple of boxes in order, or like you'd actually have to buy them separately in order to complete the clone set, which was actually absolutely a miss. Better late than never though, you know, because I love the fact that these guys were actually packaged together, and I love the fact that they actually came to us like now, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's actually great. I'm actually happy to add them to my collection, and I'll just take you through a quick transformation. And sorry about that, guys and girls, but I will take you through a quick transformation, and then I will show you a little bit more about these guys in their animal modes. Alright, quick transformation on Pounce and Wingspan. So for Pounce, you just want to turn the head. You don't necessarily have to. He's actually kind of like more of a simple bot, but like if you actually want to get that aesthetic, you can. I like to turn their heads, to keep their heads completely hidden. After that, you just go to the back and you get the panther head and put that underneath. You put you actually bring his arms all the way down on the rotation and everything. I like to rotate the arms to actually match along with Wingspan. Then all you have to do is bring the arms down like so. Then you want to rotate his legs, bring his tail out, rotate his legs again, and right underneath there are a couple of like panther legs right over there, and then just bring it in. And it's actually pretty simple. The only thing that I actually think would have actually been great is if they actually brought the hands into the actual bot itself and everything like that. But otherwise than that, simple and well stated. I really like it. So now we're actually going to go to Wingspan, which is a little bit different, like but very much the same. Just turn the head, bring the head around and over, bring these arms down on the rotation, then rotate his arm again, and you'll actually see the claws. Then you just want to split the legs right over here, And right over here, there'll actually be a notch that you actually want to rotate the legs and bring that in right over here. You'll actually see an indent right on those part of the wings. You'll actually rotate again and then bring this right into the rotation, into the indent, and then open up the wings. And there you have hawk mode. And I'm just gonna bring you around over to stage A again, and we'll take another look at these guys in this mode. All right, and now let's take a trip and look into Pounce and Wingspan. I really like them actually, you know, like they're actually kind of like simplistic, they're small, they're actually compact, and they do exactly what their G1 versions actually did. It's actually kind of cool in the way of like retro styling and everything like that. They're very cool. I kind of like really like them. Again, I could actually see so much more done on this in like G1. You actually have like, in a deluxe size version of this, because like on this, you actually have like very simple like movement and everything like that. He actually has this. He actually has like a bend at the elbow, nothing at the head. You can actually like move this, and like basically like all the movement on here is actually kind of like the same as like you would actually have it in robot mode. And on Wingspan here, not really much of anything. You can actually bend his wings down and everything like that, but that actually dislodges it right from here, you know? There's like a lot in the way of like certain kibble and everything like that, I guess. Like he's like, as far as like say like maybe his feet just like being there, you know, I guess you could actually say the same thing about like Pounce over here and everything, with his feet actually being over there on the back and everything, but like not bad. The one thing I kind of wish they actually did do was I wish that they could actually retract their fists. You know, on Wingspan, I get why they didn't, but like I kind of think that they could have actually worked out the engineering where a couple of like sliders and everything, and you could have actually had like a little bit of a difference in the way the claws actually work and everything, but I really like that. And on Pounce here, I kind of feel like you could have actually definitely used like because like even though there's like a hole right over here where I'm pretty sure they could have actually put a peg and then like a rotation of the fist, you know? I'm not exactly sure why they didn't do that, but like I think that just like in the way of Double Dealer, I think they were actually kind of like slavishly just like going along with the G1 scheme and everything, you know? But they're really not bad. I really like this a lot. And just let me give you a quick size comparison here. So we'll actually have Pounce and Wingspan with say tailgate here, and then my hero Mech Fans Toys Gears, you know? So all in all, not too bad as far as being legend scale and everything, you know? Not bad at all. Wingspan's Wingspan compared to like the legend scale, you know? So there we are. And that's pretty much them, you know? Like they're actually like very cool. I really do like them a lot. I just wish that there could have actually been a lot more done on them. And they're actually like they were actually like about the same price as like maybe a couple dollars more than a deluxe, you know? So as far as that's actually concerned, they're great. I think they were actually pretty well priced and everything like that, compared to what we usually get for these guys and everything like that. And I see that some Targets are actually having a sale on these guys, and if they are actually having a sale, like I would actually kind of like think that you might want to like go off and like get them quickly, because you know the scalpers are actually going to get them, and then we're actually all going to want them, and then they're going to be like $100 or like $150, much like they did with Soundwave from the exclusive Walmart guys, you know what I mean? Like I really hate that. Like the scalpers are actually kind of like one of the things that actually makes like collecting kind of like a really bad habit instead of like a great hobby, you know what I mean? So There you go. And, I'm actually getting discouraged thinking about the scalpers altogether and everything. But, still yet, though, there's sometimes that we'll actually have, like, little gems that actually come up every so often. And these two are actually pretty good little gems and everything, as well as, like, say, Skywarp and Thundercracker. I really can't wait for more. I just wish that these exclusives would actually stop, so, like, the scalpers would stop, If Walmart, if you're actually listening, maybe just limit it to 2 per person or something, or 2 per IP address or something like that, Help us, the collectors, out and everything, and stop the scalpers from scalping, I swear, I feel like we're actually back in Dora the Explorer all over again. It's just like swiper, no swiping, But anyway, I'm just gonna keep on going on about that and all that, and I don't want to. But there we go. That was my thought on Pounce and Wingspan, and I'll actually give you my final thoughts. Alright, so again, I could actually go on about the scalpers forever, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Pounce, Wingspan, I really love them. I think they're actually great additions and everything, and I think that they actually kind of like really round out my Decepticons. I think I really do want to get the Autobot versions of the clones. I think they're worth it. Like, even if you're actually kind of like on the cuff for like smaller figures like this and everything, and like they aren't really like anything that actually scratches your itch or anything like that, I still think that they're actually really worth the look-see, They're actually nice, they're sturdy characters, Aside from like the thing with like fixing loose joints, which always comes with these lines and everything, no matter even if you actually get them in these variations, or even if you actually get them in masterpieces, like fixing the loose joints and everything is always going to be a thing, But if you don't let that guide you or anything, they're actually they're really worth it. They're small, they're fun, and I think they're actually great. I'm actually going to put them in with like some of my numerous other Decepticons and everything, and I think that they should actually be added to your collection too. If you want them, they're great. If you don't, like, you can actually skip over them and everything, and I get it, but like for me, they're actually going to be like right in my collection and everything, and they are just some of the best. These are like not the best, but they're actually pretty cool. And that's it for me, DIECAST NORBZ. Thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And again, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. Also, please, everyone, the most galactically hooliganistic thing that you can actually do is be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves, and make sure that you actually play it forward with each and every person out there. Kindness is actually always on short supply, so please just like spread that love and everything around to everywhere, and I'll just appreciate you guys for that. So until next time, my hooligans, I will definitely talk to you soon.